Hey guys, another commentary here by OMG A Banana, this time Gangplank, the saltwater scourge. Anyways, yeah, so basically I had a lot of fun with them, just like here, just playing a game with a few friends. I was like, well, bam! I was pretty much like critting 2000s, which was just insane with the parlay, but that doesn't really happen in real games, but I just thought I'd show you what it looked like. It was awesome. So Gangplank is a DPS carry. He's more late game than early game, so you gotta really have a good farm early game to do well late game, unless you're fed, but that's not too often. You're gonna wanna have to have a team composition that have good early game to carry you into late game, then you carry them. You'll see, it's all gonna work out. Everyone's gonna be happy. Everyone's like, yeah, Gangplank, yeah, motherfricker, yeah. So let's go through Gangplank's abilities. So first of all, his passive is called Grok Soaked Blade. I'm not sure how to say that, but anyways, it's basically when you see that X above someone's head, it reduces healing when he auto attacks by 50% and does a bit of damage over time for 10 seconds, kind of like an ignite. His Q ability is pretty much his bread and butter. It's called Parlay. It's a pistol shot you see that crits like a mother frigger. Yes, it does crit. It does a flat damage of for the spell and 100% of your attack damage. So this is why it's important to stack critical chance and attack damage, because it's really what you're going to rely on. His W is another great ability. It's called Remove Scurvy. It's a built-in cleanse. It literally can take you out of any CC. Literally suppresses fear, stuns, slows, anything. Also, it heals you for a flat amount of health, which is pretty good. His E is called Raise Morale. It used to be a thing where you kill a minion and it gives allies movement speed and attack damage, but now they changed it so you can't be called Deny Plank anymore. You used to be able to kill your own minions so other people don't get experience, and it gives you a buff, which was kind of awesome when you think about it. But some people complain, obviously. So now basically what it's going to give you is to you and your allies, just when you activate it, attack damage and movement speed. It's still pretty great. And now we'll get into his ultimate. It's called Karen Barrage. It's basically like his ultimate, except now it's a little smaller, and anyone inside the zone will get slowed. Before it's only if you got hit, which I find a little better, but the zone is a little smaller, deals a little less damage as well. But the good thing is that you can cast it anywhere on the map. You don't need to be close, so you can help anyone in any lane get an assist, score a kill, whatever. Yeah, it's just awesome. So while I tell you if Gangplank is overpowered or not, here's the ability sequence I use. So you start off with Parlay, of course. It's your bread and butter, as I said before. Basically, Gangplank, I don't think he's overpowered. I don't think he's underpowered. I think he's pretty balanced, because early game he's very weak, but he has the Scurvy to cleanse pretty much out of any CC, and his Parlay is pretty much just luck if you crit, since the crit runes that you have aren't so great. They're only 20% you can get max. So basically I think he's pretty balanced, because late game compensates for his early game like ridiculously suckiness. But yeah, it's pretty much up to you. Some people say he's overpowered, some people say he's underpowered. I think he got changed for the best. So for the runes, you're going to want to go flat crit chance, because for early game purposes, you're going to want to really crit off that Parlay. It's going to really piss off the enemy champions, and you're going to own in your lane. If you want, instead of flat crit chance, you can go flat crit damage, but you're going to have to rely on your teammates to carry you all game until you really get those items, because if you get crit damage for late game purposes, instead of critting for 250% after getting your Infinity Edge, you're going to crit for 296% unless you use the masteries. Of course, you're going to crit for more, but that extra percentage of crit is just absolutely insane. You're going to just damage people and just destroy people. So let's get into some items. So items are very important for Gangplank. So what you're going to want to start off is just stacking Avarice Blades. Why? Because it gives you the crit chance you need and the extra gold per 5 seconds, which is just awesome. If you stack 4 of those, you'll get about 20 golds per 10 seconds, which is just great. Then you want to get Infinity Edge, obviously, for the extra attack damage, extra crit chance, and the unique passive of 250% crit damage, which is just awesome. After, you want to get the Ionian Boots of Lucidity for 15% cooldown reduction, so you can pull off that Parlay more often. You're going to want to stack Bloodthirsters as well for the health regen and the extra AD for your Parlay as well. And then you might want to get the Phantom Dancer for more crit chance, movement speed, and attack speed. That's if you're going to go more DPS. I usually just stack Infinity Edge. Yes, I know it sounds silly, but you get 100% crit chance when you stack them, and you get lots of AD. So basically all I'm gonna do is stay in the back and shoot with my parlay. If you want to go more of a tankier build, I would recommend the Warmogs and an Atma's Impaler, because it takes a percentage of your max health and turns it into crit chance. So basically you're gonna be able to crit with your parlay and be able to take damage for your team, which is just awesome. If you were watching, yeah, I'm gonna freeze the frame right here and not show you what happened. Yeah, I live, you know. There's just Nadali there and stuff, it's alright. Basically here are Mojo Jijo, so the Evelyn disconnected, but because of her passive was on, she's gaining health as we're killing the enemy champions, and yes, she lives as she was just standing there AFK. I thought it was pretty awesome footage. And finally, for your masteries, you're going to want to go 2109, 21 for the enhanced critical strike, critical damage, spell penetration, armor penetration, attack damage, all that stuff, you know. 0 for nothing, and 9 for the enhanced experience, the 1 gold per 10 seconds, that's going to stack well with your Avarice Blades. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah guys, that was pretty much my Gangplank commentary. If you liked it, like it. If you don't like it, whatever. Thanks for watching. If you want more, subscribe. If you want any recommendation, any suggestions for next commentary, yeah, just leave a comment. Tell me what champion you want to see, and I'll pick whatever sounds best to me. So have a nice day.